Hello friends, and welcome to my video diary from the last few days of our vacation in the south of France. This day we started our morning with breakfast at our favorite bakery in Beaulieu-sur-Mer, Gelateria des Anges. Our usual order there are several croissants, a croque-monsieur is a French way of cooking a ham and cheese sandwich with bechamel, and coffee's noisette, which is a French name for an espresso with a splash of milk, which is sometimes foamed or sometimes not. In Italy they call this drink a macchiato. The milk there is always foamed, by the way, but it has nothing to do with a macchiato from Starbucks. Then we drove to Nice. The day was sunny and very hot. Nice is one of the biggest cities in France, but the part that is worth seeing if you are a visitor is the Old Town, the central square Place Masséna, Garibaldi Square and streets surrounding it, the port, and of course the seaside, Promenade des Anglais. In the end of the promenade, you have a viewing point with breathtaking views of Nice. There is a free elevator to get up there. You definitely don't need to walk the steps in the heat. The viewing spot is so worth visiting, but we've already been there numerous times, so we skipped it this time. In Nice, we parked in the underground parking Sul-Zer. This parking is my favorite and I highly recommend to park there. It is big, wide and comfortable comparing to others. If you have a big car, do not go to Place Masséna parking. It is narrow and it's highly probable that you'll scratch your car or someone will scratch you when you are not there. Parking Sul-Zer is situated straight in the center within walking distance from everything you'll want to see. After a nice walk, we stopped by Nice Étoile shopping mall. It's not far from everything and I wanted to see there my favorite French home decor brand, which is called Maison Auer. If you're interested in things for your home, check out this brand. Then I wanted to check out what's new in Hollister and stop by Starbucks there to see if their mugs from Nice are nice. Then we didn't have any coffee in Starbucks because we planned to go for specialty coffee later. Specialty coffee place that we visited was Hag Café. The place didn't disappoint at all. Coffee was good and the staff was welcoming and speaking English, which is a rare thing in France. Then we stopped by a burger place my husband wanted to try, Bubu Burger. It's a street-style burger. The place itself is small and is situated in the old town of Nice. My husband really enjoyed the burger. I didn't find it special and was planning to have something else later. The place where I wanted to eat was my favorite kebab place in Nice, in the whole south of France actually. Not that I've tried too many kebabs, but still, this place is good. I have never been a kebab fan and never really been that risky type who would try local kebabs everywhere. But this one stole my heart 10 years ago or maybe even more. I always take the regular one with chicken and their basic sauces. And I always have my fries inside of the kebab. Make sure you ask them to have fries inside. It's a game changer. Then we had another coffee at another specialty coffee place, the Service Course, which was good and the place had a cozy vibe and welcoming staff too. Specialty coffee places for some reason always make me feel a little bit at home. Later we drove home. It was the golden hour and we didn't take a highway and drove through the narrow streets of little towns heading to Beaulieu-sur-Mer. Can't tell you the exact location of this spot, but it's right above the town of Villefranche-sur-Mer and it's one of the most beautiful views of the French Riviera. It's so worth stopping there and taking a few pictures. When we arrived home, I filmed our room for you real quick in case you are looking for a place to stay on the French Riviera. The best hotels and Airbnbs on the south of France are booked about a year, 9 months in advance. When we booked only a few months in advance, we didn't have much choice. The place where we stayed is called Residence Carlton in Beaulieu-sur-Mer. The room was big, had an equipped kitchen and a balcony. The room felt fresh, but the bathroom needs renovation. And the cleaning wasn't proper enough in my opinion. Keep in mind that if you want daily cleaning in this residence, it is at extra charge of about 30 euros, I think. Otherwise, they clean once a week and change towels once in 3 days. Also, there is a parking there, which was a huge plus for us. Overall, I think it's a good place considering its price, which isn't too high for the French Riviera. But next time, I'll make sure to book earlier to be able to get a better option. The next morning, we got our breakfast at the same bakery as always and ate it at home with big cups of delicious homemade coffee. After the breakfast, we went to a cute little beach situated after the port of Beaulieu-sur-Mer. The views there are really nice, but it's impossible to swim there without special shoes. Later that day, we drove to Antibes. On our way, we stopped in Villefranche-sur-Mer in Polygone Riviera shopping mall. If you want to do some mass market shopping on the French Riviera, Polygone Riviera is a great place to go. My favorite shop there is Uniqlo, so I went there to check the new autumn collection and got myself a new knitted skirt. We then had a snack at Joe and the Juice, which is situated inside of the mall. It was my first time at Joe and the Juice and I loved it. The vibe, the food, the drinks, everything was nice, girly and cute. Then it was time for Antibes. If it's your first time on my channel, you need to know that Antibes is my favorite town on the French Riviera. I used to live there while studying in the university nearby, and this town feels like home for me. I already have videos about it on my channel, sharing my favorite places in town. I'll leave the links to those in the description down below if you're interested. Now I just want to share with you a little bit of atmosphere of a summer evening in Antibes. We had dinner at La Civette du Marché, which is a restaurant situated on the market of the old town. It looks very simple, worn out and not fancy at all, but their mussels are amazing. We keep coming for them for years. Our favorite ones are with cream and white wine. And then for dessert, we always go for the best gelato in town in Gelateria del Porto. It's a minute away from the market. This gelato is as good as the best ones I've had in Italy. Make sure to have cash as they don't accept cards. Then we were ready to drive back to Beaulieu-sur-Mer and pack for our trip back to Warsaw the next day. If you enjoyed this vlog, please click the like button and share your impressions with me in the comments below. And don't forget to subscribe if you haven't yet. And I will see you very soon. Bye!